All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. So pretty short video today. I want to show you a couple of photos that you may or may not have seen before. Of course, some of these I've showed someone before, and I believe these are going to be more ARVs or alien reproduction vehicles. And I'll do a whole video to break that down. There's a reason why I say that, just because of the structure of a lot of these photos. And these were taken between the early 1940s up until the probably mid 1950s or so. And then we also have pilot testimonies of things that probably weren't ARVs, there probably were UFOs that they saw at that particular time. And then of course we have particular incidences that people saw these. They didn't try to profit off of this, they just reported, took a couple photos, and then we see what they took in those photos. And this is why I believe that a lot of this stuff is probably ARVs or alien reproduction vehicles. They call it a couple different things, the flux liner and stuff. And then of course every now and then we get a couple that look too good to be true and people are saying these are fake. But I'm going to do some oversight on this pretty soon with this. But I'm going to go ahead and jump in a couple of these photos here. So if you guys aren't familiar, this is one of the photos that I have of that particular incident in 1952. There was a couple of people that saw certain things. They saw a whole bunch of lights and possible UFOs, and this is one of the photos from what they took. And remember, this is in 1952. A little bit harder to fake some of this stuff. Of course, you guys should be pretty familiar with the battle over Los Angeles. This is going to be one of the photos from there, and I think I have a testimony that I'll play to you guys probably late next week about this. It's pretty interesting. I want you guys to hear that and give your thoughts on it when I put that video up. Now, this is one you guys have mentioned to me before. It's kind of hard to see, but you'll see it as I zoom in. Some people were saying that this was a hoax, but I have a testimony about this too. So I just wanted to show this to you guys, but you guys see that UFO right there. And I'll have some more information coming up later next week with this. Now, this Morristown UFO, some people were saying that this was a triangular shaped UFO. You can kind of see it there in the picture and zooming in on this here. So if you guys know a little bit more about this, put that down in the comments. And of course, we can't forget the ever popular Phoenix lights. Now, some people, believe it or not, are not familiar with the Phoenix lights, but this happened, of course, in 1997. And there was video footage of it. There was a lot of video footage, and that's what you're seeing here. This is actual video footage from the event. And there were several, well, there were more than several, there were several hundred eyewitness accounts of this and even videos and photos of this. So what you're seeing here is video footage from that incident. Now, this next one's pretty interesting because they did have a lot of UFO activity over in that area, and someone took this photo as the craft was flying off from the right to the left. And this is probably one of the more interesting photos that I'm showing you guys here. Looks like there may be a cluster or several that are flying off, but put your comments down below if you've heard anything about this. And if so, we can do a little bit more investigation. Now, of course, we can't forget the photo that George Knapp and them presented to us from a Navy pilot. They kind of call this the Acorn UFO. So you guys see that there. It's a pretty interesting photo, but I figured I'd go ahead and throw this in here. So I have several things that I'm working on. I kind of took a little break, but I'm going to break a lot more of this stuff down. I'm trying to work on some software equipment where I can take some of the backgrounds and kind of light it up so that we can see the structure of these craft in the background. So if this software that I'm going to use works out, I think we can help identify and see some more of this, the shape stuff of the craft in the background. So put your comments down below, get the like, subscribe, stay tuned for the next video. As always, I appreciate you guys watching.